What is up today, guys? It is Mystic Dreamcatcher, and today we have Total Drama Revenge of the Island F. The cast was replaced by cartoon characters. Now, as you can see, just like the actual universe for Revenge of the Island, I have an entirely new cast, and instead of a comeback later in the show, I'm deciding to just have 14 contestants to make it even. Go ahead and comment down one person from each team you believe may win. If you guys like this, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. You guys are amazing. Race through the forest to the finish line to form the team. Cut down your team's totem pole from a tree, race it down a mountain to the cabins before the bomb attached to them explodes. I'm gonna say that the first challenge is won by mutant maggots, in which for toxic rats, I feel like Uno, Ben, Jimmy, and probably Penny all kind of form like their own group. Thank you for subscribing. So the target is between Otis, Chowder, and Scooby. God, I love Chowder so much because the cartoon is great, but RIP the homie, because I do not see him giving a sufficient enough reason to stay. Admit an embarrassing fact read about you to score a point for your team and compete in a baton passing relay race on an obstacle course suspended over a mud pit. Alright, no cap, I feel like especially due to the first part of this challenge, Maggot's losing. I feel like Aang and Phineas would get along very well, and I feel like Ed would be actually afraid of that because Bronze and Brain maybe not only afraid but jealous. So he gets the homie Lincoln, which I also believe he could very easily pull in Timmy Turner, where I feel like Bugs would go over here. I feel like the Mighty Bee would be more aligned with these guys because they're probably a little bit goofier, and I feel like it's between Aang and Bugs, and honestly probably Bugs gone. The furry's doing terrible this season. Use many materials to get up a rocky mountain while being attacked by a mutant beetle. Play a game of capture the flag while surviving the icy element. You know what? Just cause their name is mutant, let me hit them with a double loss. Now, usually I would like an underdog story, but I feel like Ed probably has a good grasp on his team and they all equally like each other. I feel like the Mighty Bee has a bigger connection with these two than these three, and they try to convince her to swing the vote, but all she does is vote for Timmy when these two voted for Ed, and then these three vote for Aang. Aang is a powerful element outside of this, but Total Drama RIP. Obtain water skis underwater, set off more mines than the other team using mutant seagull shooters. Alright, so this episode is like Backstabber Ahoy, so I'ma say backstabbing happened. I'm going to say the Mighty Bee and Phineas's relationship has gotten very strong, but so has Timmy's and Lincoln, where Ed, yes, they might believe he's perceived as quote-unquote controlling the house, but they know he isn't too much of a problem. They can just deal with it later. Or about these two, yes, she really liked Lincoln, but she wouldn't mind Timmy out of the house, RIP the homie. Your mom, though. Alright, everyone moving on up. Dress up a mutated animal and send it down the runway. Well, first things first, I am going to move a toxic rat over to the maggots, and that is going to be Otis. Now, in terms of what team wins this challenge, I'm going to say it's Toxic Rat. And I'm going to say when Otis gets to this team, bam, Ed immediately in his ear. And Lincoln, even though he is a little bit close with these two, he do know that they just got his friend out by a blindside. And so in honor of Timmy, 10th place, RIP the homie, Phineas. Could have went far in this game, but the hand you were dealt was unfortunate. Search for the Gilded Chris Award in an old mine. Now, this is one of the terrifying challenges, and obviously there's a double elimination here. And honestly, I'm gonna say that's Jimmy and Lincoln because of an emergency with his sister or something. I have no idea. But RIP these two homies. The last elimination before the merge. Reach the shore first, then save Gwen and Sam from a buried chest. I'm gonna say Scooby uses his like dog skills to dig very well. Ed and Otis kind of do that bro thing. RIP Mighty Bee. Yeah. Everyone else, congratulations. Make it to the merge. I just realized Ed is the only mutant maggot left. Grand Chef Otto, find a key hidden in Chef's kitchen to a go-kart. Be the first to spray paint a mark on all three monuments of the island. Oh, this sounds like some either Otis or Nigel Uno type beat? And honestly, I'm gonna give it to number 1. I'm gonna say number 1 and Finn are close. Otis and Ed are close. And I kind of feel like Scooby might just be a little bit on the outs. Like, everyone knows and likes him, but, you know, at the same time, whatever. Kind of the same thing with her, but these two, I guess, like her more than Scoob. So, Penny, you stay just because of that mutual agreement. R.I.P. Scoob, 6th place. Great place. Build a flying machine, catch or stop Heather, and retrieve the $1 million case from the blimp. God, I want to say number 1 gets this again, but I'm gonna give it to Finn. Finn deserves this dub a little bit, and they obviously have to choose between Ed or Otis, and even though I love both, I feel like they are gonna perceive Otis as the bigger threat, especially since he was on their team and still going against them. That already proves like distrust. The final 4 fighting for that win. Cook a dish using ingredients from around the island. Have the dish judged by DJ. Eat your own dish first, then race to the flagpole without getting hit by chef. You know what? Penny is pretty active. She gets pretty lit sometimes. I am going to say that she actually gets 1 dub. Let's get it. Now, obviously, she knows these two hella homies. They're both extremely skilled, and if either of them won, she would be out. So she gots to get the Ed, who probably goes to her anyway. 4th place, goodbye, Finn. You did extremely well. Good job. Race through the forest and retrieve a flower from Larry. Race back to the finish line with the flower. Number 1 is able to successfully complete this mission in the name of his homie Finn. And on Finn's name, he takes out the one who put the knife in it. Which means we have the final 2, number 1 and Ed. Both of them, I strongly believe, deserve to be here, considering the work they put in for this season. Now, in my personal opinion, the canon winner is Ed, but it could be all. Either way, it's up to you. If you guys like this, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. You guys are so amazing for watching. Any suggestions, comment them down below. I dare you to have a good